afternoon, everyone. Happy Monday. It's lunchtime. I'm back with Genshin. All right, so today, for the second account, which is what we're on right now, we're just going to do our artifact route, and I'm going to continue fighting the seahorse. I think I can only fight that 2 more times before I have enough material for Chev, and she's the only one that uses it. If that's the case, because I know I still need 3 of the big gems. 3? 4. I need 4. I think I only have 2 for Eonson. I will go and probably fight the Electro Cube. I think that's probably going to be the best bet. But this little endeavor has worked out pretty well. Fix my microphone. There we go. Characters. I know what I'm looking for. I didn't level her because I don't have a lot of books right now, but I did ascend Veresa. So this, like I said, this little endeavor has been working fairly well. If we go to Chev, yeah, because I think 45 is the max that you need. So we'll fight it 2 more times. Like if I get a 4 drop, I'll move because at that point then I have the max. So that's where we're at for that. And then we'll check Eonson. I can just hit ascend for you. Yeah, I have 2. So I need 4 of these and I can't craft anymore. So that's going to be the play for today. And then after we get the stuff for Eonson to ascend, that's just my primary goal, is to get her, and Veresa's already done. But to get them at least ascended, then we'll start working on ley lines, getting both books and Mora, because again, we're going to need to have Mora for their talents too. I do know the 2 bosses we will need to fight, but I will fight bosses on this account later in the week. Did I do that too late? Please tell me I didn't. I'm at the crafting table. That's not Catherine.
Ad Astra Abyssop.
Okay, cool. Yes, I know I'm going to have to start that soon. I'm going to wait till everything is all said and done. With the stuff coming out for the event and just blaze through it on here. But speaking of that event, we will continue that little bit of story today on the main.
Rain. My hair and feathers are gonna get soaked. Time for some preening when I get back. Huh? We're really gonna go flying in this weather? You think you can outrun a lightning strike?
Yes. So I started doing more of the event on my main with actually doing the stuff in the park. First of all, I'm very bad at, like, micromanaging and stuff like that, but I will say it's a little on the system. Maybe, and again, maybe it is me being very bad at micromanaging, but it's like you end the cycle because you have no more money to upgrade anything or train people or whatever, and you still have like half your action points, and then the game yells at you for not spending your action points. It's like, but what did you want me to do? It was actually really annoying, but I was like, oh yay, I get the now I get to unlock all the character interactions, and the first 2 that you can unlock are Seedween and Veresa, and I was hitting that button. What do you want? And I was like, oh, I really want to see Seedween. Because, again, Fontaine is my favorite region. I love all the characters from Fontaine. And Seedween wasn't voiced. She was mute. And I was like, God dang it. Veresa has her voice, of course. It seems like most of the Natlan, if not all Natlan characters, will have their voices.
Rain.
And then it unlocked Lynette and Dea.
Time for some preening when I get back.
And judging by the previous event, I was like, oh, Lynette's not going to have her voice. And she didn't. And then I was just like, oh, Dea. Thinking back to Lantern Ray. Didn't have her voice. So I was like, this has now made me sad. But for the actual story, it looks like the only one that's not voiced is Charlotte. But who knows? Who knows if other Fontaine characters will come in and they won't have their voices. At that point, who else is missing from it, eh?
Let's rock.
Ignorant and vulgar.
Open fire.
No, you came nowhere
Open
near me.
fire.
Why would I be afraid? And there's something about it that makes it feel like Chasko's not doing a lot of damage. Like, I felt like she was doing more before, and the only thing I actually changed at all in this party was flipping Charlotte to the Fab Codex, but that's just because she needs ER. It's not even for her to proc Fab, it's the fact that she needs ER. Honestly, it feels a little weird doing my artifact route. I haven't done it in like 3 days. And that's just because it kept getting later and later to when I would have to do it. And I was like, I don't want to keep going in at like 6 o'clock to do it. But we'll do dailies really quick on here, flip to the main, do dailies, and then we'll do the story to find out if Nuvolite got the problem resolved with Cacucu being a flying object. Nope, no. Go up the stairs. There you go. And I'm trying to be more proactive, especially on the main, about pre-farming for characters if I can. The only issue I'm having right now is the rumor mill is inconsistent with what Skirk might need. I've seen most of her stuff be consistent, so I'm almost confident in like going, okay, let me check if I have X item in my inventory, which if true and she uses Varisa's flowers, I have more than enough on my main because I didn't get Varisa. Let me rephrase that. I didn't get Varisa. I tried because I was like, yeah, I wouldn't mind if I got her. She's fun. And she would replace Sino as my Electro DPS. And I lost Timona. So my guarantee went towards Escoffier, and that was a very smart play on my part. No, I don't want to navigate to that. I don't want to navigate to that. Hit that. Thank you.
Another test. Tell me what you see.
Save keys. Truth bomb. Locked on.
How the heck did you start moving, Shaska? I didn't hit that stick. That was weird. The other thing I saw that was pretty consistent for Skirk was her overworld boss. Supposedly it's going to be the Papilla. And I was like, all right, that is something I could pre-farm. I could use some resin and go and farm the materials for that. And let's see, it's the cogs from Fontaine, which would be the overworld enemy mat. Okay, cool. And then there's the inconsistency, and that was her talent material. Specifically the books. Everything I've seen still says she uses the new Mondstadt boss, which is fine. Yeah, got them all. And I didn't fly. Whoops. So her talent material I've seen be 2 different books. I've seen multiple places say contention, which again on my main I should not have an issue because I think I'll have to double check what their materials are, but I do believe every Fontaine, every Natlan character I got on my main used kindling. And I am not joking. And that's not counting like Auroron, Aoife, and Kachina, because you know they are 4 stars. I'm not actively leveling them right now. I just mean the limited 5 stars. Because if that's the case, like, okay, but Kachina, Auroron, and Aoife are only level. Well, no, Auroron's level 70, but he uses kindling, and I know that because of this account. So he still falls into that pattern. The other one I've seen being that she uses, which would kind of make sense too, not necessarily in the book she's actually using, but from the region, is that she would use something from Fontaine. And I've seen that she uses Justice. If that's the case, that's kind of interesting, only because we just got Escoffier and she uses Justice. And that would make 3? Would that make 3 characters that use Justice? Trying to think of who used Justice. Farina, number 1, I knew uses Justice. Escoffier used Justice. And I can't for the life of me remember who the other one was. Chev? Is Chev? I want to say Chev is Justice. And Clarand. I can't necessarily speak for Clarand just because I don't have her, but I think there's only 2 characters that use equity. I don't know about Seedween. Seedween is another one I'm not 100% sure on which one she uses. But I know Nuvolette and Navia use equity. I'm going to teleport and then just take a quick BRB to go to the bathroom. Alright. Like I said, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna run to the restroom really quick. Well, that took a minute for my thing to fix itself. I'm back. I'm back. Just making sure everything's working. All right. All right, Tosca. So yeah, I've been, as much as I don't like following the rumor mill when it comes to like materials and stuff like that, I am now at the point that I kind of get it why people do it, because on my main, outside of like the characters I actively use, and Skirk will be someone I actively use in terms of like that third team. It's kind of like the situation I'm in right now with Risley. So like Skirk and Risley will be interchangeable. Skirk will most definitely be better than Risley, especially because my Risley is C0. But, you know, the team will remain the same. I think the only difference is I might dip around with putting Sitlali in when I use Skirk. And the only reason why is because it will up Farina's damage. Although, I will point out, my Farina, though not badly built, she's not a pure DPS. Like, she doesn't have high crit damage or anything like that. She has enough crit to proc Fav. She has like a 70-something crit rate? Over 120, I think. So yeah, she could definitely use more crit damage. Excuse me. The bubbles are attacking me.
Another test subject.
Bullseye! Open fire! Locked on!
Woo! That's all of that. I do that every time now. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. I do that every time now. I open up the map, like the menu on the map, just to teleport somewhere. I'm like, no, you want to stay in leeway. Why? Why? Why, brain? Why you do? And you do you, but I don't get it. But yeah, I'm at the point on my main where I'm like, okay, well, what do I do with my resin? And whereas I can still, you know, go for more upgrades on Skirk, like I said before, I know the artifacts can be upgraded. I know they can because they didn't roll anything spectacular. But at the same time, it's like, okay, I'm going to just upgrade the characters I do have. Because this is also a thing. I'm on 50-50. I do not know how many wishes I'm going to have. I probably will have enough to see 1 5-star. So in the realisticness, in terms of like the artifacts at the very least can be used offset. So there is argument to be made for it. How did that not hit you? Cheater. But yeah, the relics can be used offset, so anyone can use them. So there is argument to be made to just continue farming it and then trading in for like Noblesse for Sing Cho, because that's my game plan right now. Or getting the mats. And the thing is with getting the mats, it's like, well, if you don't get Skirk and you have all the mats, it's like, yeah, I have them for her, or I have them for another character that comes out that needs them right away. So there is merit to it. But like, when it comes to like the weekly bosses, all my characters that I use have at least level 9 talents, if not crowned already. So it becomes, well, what am I farming for bosses? So at the moment, I have the dragon from Natlan and the new one that came out, because that's supposedly going to be Skirk's boss. So I'm like, yeah, I'll pre-farm that. That is the first time I have pre-farmed a boss like that. Fontaine, we want the Seaforce. So I do wish, I'm going to pause for a second before I do that because I do want to drink. But I do wish Genshin would take a note from Star Rail because they revealed Hyacine and Cypher for the next patch, and they already have it in game where you can select them and pre-farm some of their materials. It should be like that in Genshin too. If something's not available, like a new boss or something like that, by all means, don't let us farm it because it's not in the game. But if something is and we can pre-farm it, just let us do it. Because some players probably do need that incentive to play. Longtime players probably definitely need something like that. So if you get mad at least just for that, that's on you. Because another game in your company already does something like that.
As one with wind and cloud. Let's light it up. I'm going in. Booba, get them.
Mine. This is nothing. Remember, health comes first.
Oh, you bitch. You would do that with the fucking Pyronado out. That's funny. He overloaded himself.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Wind strategy. Falling leaves. Adorn.
Mind the side effects.
Let's light it up. Booba, get them.
All right.
Your shit. At the frying pan, it's
A bitter pill to swallow. Yeah.
Maybe waste my Pyronado. Nope, we gotta fight it one more time. Okay. Got a chunk, though. I'll take that chunk.
adventure time. Everybody stand back.
Whoa!
Taking a turn for the better.
Bitch.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Hi, Ann. How you doing?
Booba, get them.
Internet, why? You were fine.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Hey, nice and spicy.
A bitter pill to swallow. Remember, health comes first.
Off we go. Wind strike. The deck you will see. Booba, get them. Let's light it up.
That was weird. Thirsty, a bit hot, otherwise okay. Doing alright. I played a bunch of Star Rail. I think I'm almost done with Penacony. Okay, got another chunk. That's cool. Crit rate with shit substats. That's awesome. We love to see it. Alright, so now I'm going to just prep and go to Mondstadt, but that's wind. You're the Electro. There we go. Let me see. Nope, that's not the button I want. That's most certainly not the button I want. Steady. We have 47, so we have enough of those for whenever I do decide to level her. So now we can, in theory... So there's Razor, who uses the electric cube, Beto, Lisa. I don't really care about Lisa too much, but... You know, we also got... You know what? I'll take that back. We got to think Giga Brain. We got to think of the Imaginarium Theater, too. Official's already done. So yeah, we'll definitely fight the cube to do some of this. And we should be able to use this exact team. What could possibly go wrong? What? what was that?
Adventure time.
Really?
I'm going in. Ha!
Yeah, love that. Woo! Oh, that's the drill.
A bitter pill to swallow. Wind Strider.
Oh my god, you are being a little bitch.
The doctor will eat this. Let's light it up.
How the hell was I fighting you before?
Everybody stand back.
Wind Strider. Mind the side effects.
At the frying pan, into the fire.
Ow! Love
Mind
that.
the
What
side
the hell was that?
Let's light it up. Booba, get them.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Alright, I gotta rethink that. How was I doing that before? Like, I know I had Baiju for this part at the end. But it's been a long time. Because it wasn't Mualani's team. I honestly don't remember. Oh, it might have been Kaya.
Teamwork is dreamwork. The doctor will see you now.
Yep, wrong button.
Let's light it up.
Mind the side effects.
Everybody stand back. Huh? You're toast.
A bitter pill to swallow. This is nothing.
The doctor will see you now.
A bitter pill to swallow.
I want to say no because of the two flats, and it's physical. Yay, physical.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
All right, let's see. How many can I make? Awesome, we're halfway there. Whoa, whoa, living on a prayer. All right, we'll be right back. We're gonna go to the main, deal with the dailies on the main, and then we'll do more of the little quest storyline for the event. BRB. And there we go. Oh. Connection failed. Uh-oh. Oh. Huh. Okay. I don't know what the hiccup was for the PlayStation, but okay. Maybe. Let's see that ping when we log in. Oh, that was the last day of my Welkin. And that ping is normal, actually. All right. Log into the game. First things first. First things first is actually my artifact route, actually. Because again, I haven't done it in like 3 days. Let's not push that further back than I have to. What time is it? 37. All right. I'm more impressed that you hit all of them, Joe. Let's get Mr. Cake back over here. So do I call this team the bakery? Since it has a Scoffier and Risley? Risley, you need better wings, but I don't think there are better wings for you. Because your red isn't like red bread, it's like maroon. Back to it, have fun. Okay, hun. My voice just crapped out. Yeah! 10 out of 10, Risley. I honestly should crown Risley's skill. I'm not going to worry about that too much right now. I should. Although, you know what? I could fight a Pep as a third boss and try to get his stuff. No reason not to. I hope you get dismissed. Thank you. I hope you get dismissed before we get up here, because I think it's just going to attack that Fatui up there. Oh, that was my mistake. I didn't go get my transient on the alt. Oh, I don't have. I'm not on my Arlecchino team. Ba, da, da, da. So trying to think. I believe next week is that the banner flips for Star Rail? I'll have to double check, but I want to say it is. Because I said it only had like a week left on Anongsa. So if that's the case, I might, depending on how many pulls I have, I'll do the pulls for Hyacine on stream. Because the goal is because I want both Hyacine and the Herda is I'm hoping to get Hyacine early so I can have enough pulls for Herta throughout the rest of the banner. I am skipping Cypher, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, how dare you? I am skipping Saber because I want Finon. Because as I stated in a stream, I think it was last week, the reason I started playing Star Rail was the ship art of Finon and Mighty. And my man needs his boyfriend, so we gotta get him. We gotta get him. Will I play them on the same team? I have no idea. I don't know if they'll actually function on the same team together. Well, I take that back. They might. It just depends on the support I need for them. What's his vision glowing? I was like, what the hell is glowing on your back? It's his vision. So the only thing you guys missed in the terms of the story for the event was the random thing that popped up where Paimon's like,
It's been a couple days. We should probably go to Power Memorial and see what's going on with Cacucu.
kind of really wish they would stop doing that. Where the heck did you come from? Okay, so he's too far away to hit that. All right. Okay. Risley team, not the best for that. Well, Escoffier and Farina are fine. Don't start skipping. You're fine. You're fine, Internet. You're fine. Risley. Risley's being a climby boy and failing to catch the butterflies. Well, that one's long gone. Ba-ba-ba. Definitely need these artifacts on this account. I've been rolling a lot of artifacts. And this account is kind of almost in the same boat as the other one, more specifically with Mora. I still have plenty of books to level up like Skirk when I get her. So it's I should be a little bit more pessimistic and say if my luck on this game has been a little too good lately. I foresee me actually losing on Skirk, so we'll see. We'll see. Man, now that I think about it, like other than Skirk, I can't think of another character that could potentially be playable that I would want at this moment in time. I did not mean to burst with Sing Show. But yeah, Farina and Escoffier are pretty much doing all the work. I'm not going to complain. And I am debating when I want to do the Mondstadt quest. More so on my main than the alt. Like I'm gonna wait to stream it with the alt because that's been I've been doing like all the Archon quest stuff for you guys. Um, just to see when some of the voices might come back. Like the biggest voice I want back in it for that quest is Venti. And according to I believe it was a tweet, Erica did actually record, it's just not patched in yet. So at least Venti will be back. But I don't know, like I mean, could we assume that some of the other Mondstadt voices got recorded too and they're just being quiet, like keeping it on the DL that they did? I mean that's possible. But like not having like say Kaya. Like Kaya's voice to me is very iconic to the character. Like I know what he sounds like just when I see him kind of thing. So having him muted is a little bit of a sad face. And then of course we have Albedo, who is the front and center of this whole mess. And he's not voiced. Like the entire Mondstadt crew isn't voiced if I remember right. So I'm debating how long I want to wait to get it done. And I know there's no incentive primos for it, which I again think is dumb. Because I did it through the entirety of Natlan, except for I think, funny enough, I think it was the interlude they didn't have any primos for. But like, why? You incentivize the other stuff. Why not the interludes? But the only reason I'm debating it is because it's still an in between thing that would need to be get done before the next part of the story. It's like, well, you could probably quick start it. It's like, yeah, you could probably quick start it, but why would you? If you could just get it done now. Well, you're waiting for it to be voiced. I'm probably going to be waiting for the next part to be voiced too. What's your point? That thing really has it out for the cooking station. You're part of the same team. Why do you hate each other? So yeah, I think that'll be the play. I think we'll do a pep for Risley so I can actually crown his skill or his normals, which I think I'm missing two. So I won't do that if we don't get a two drop. That would be a problem. No, I just hate loud noises, Risley. I hit you first. Again, I hit you first. It does remind me, I still need to get bored to death at some point. I gotta remember to kill myself and then revive item and then go get killed again by a boar. Ladies, you are up. Ladies. Well, okay then, Escoffier. You go, girl. Down. All right. Let's get this underway. Actually, let's Farina is full. So that's all right. That's not the button. There we go. And it reads the wrong thing. That's awesome. Love you too, game. All right, before I forget, we're going to do a pep. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to heal Shalonen. That's all right. Uh, I think this one is Risley's. I know that's not. Nope. Two for the box. Yay, and nothing else. But we can check. Rio, Risley. Where are you, Risley? There you are. I'm right on you. Nope, I didn't get either of Risley's. It was the flower, the green bloom. Okay. That's okay. We can hold on to whatever and solvent later. I don't have very many crowns. As you saw, I only have like 8. And I'm going to need at least like 2 of those for Scoffier and then possibly 3 for Skirk. So We're just holding. We're just holding. Dargan. Now this one, you might see a character die. I've come close multiple times. We're gonna wait for my internet to correct itself. While I sip on some soda. Much needed caffeine. Oh, she's drunk. This is gonna go badly. Oh, she doesn't have her burst. I thought she did. Oh, that's not gonna be good. That fucked up. Yeah, suck it. I fucked up the rotation, and that's the best I've fought that thing. Okay, we got one of Escoffier's. That's good. So I'll solvent this. We got a polearm billet. All right. So, let's. No, I guess we can fight the boss first. I don't necessarily need to use the Risley team. So let's try it with Nuvi with Sitlolly. Game. Game. See? You do know what I'm hitting. All right, we'll see how well Nuvi does. Nuvi should do just fine because he's C4, but no spoilery deuce. Okay, that's very trivial with this team. Okay, I got another chess piece. That's good. Got another, well, horse. I should say that. The knight. This is supposedly Skirk's item. Supposedly. HP, crab. Defense, double crab. Awesome. All right, well, let's I mean, I should be good and just do we'll be good. We'll go get some Mora. We'll go get Mora. I do want to change my team though. Kazu, you can go back. You know what? I'll do Arlecchino because there shouldn't be any pyro resistance. Well, the boar won against the knave. Gotta get all my gears. Doo da, doo da. Gotta get the gears, because that's what Skirk might use. That was a little weird. She wasn't snapping to anything. All right, one more. One more. I will more than welcome those pearls. Yeah. All right, let me go to the teapot before I forget to go grab the transient, like I did on the other account. HP, crap. Healing bonus, crap. Although, I could check Bennett's. Because this does have ER and HP, which are the two things he wants for healing. So, Benny boy, what do you have on you? You have an offset with crit rate and attack. I might change that for you. You don't need crit rate because you're not on Fav. So that would be on set. That's fine. I might have a better ER. Maybe, although that has HP in it. Maybe I don't need to change Bennett. Actually, Bennett's stuff is all the stuff he wants, so maybe I don't. I'll hold on to it just in case, but maybe I don't. I think it's funny that it's telling me to go to Mondstadt for the for the expedition rewards, but we're just gonna go to Fontaine. Oh, solvent. I meant to solvent. That's what I was gonna do. All right, we'll do that really quick. It would help if I claimed it. There we go. All right. And once again, we'll just use Arlie. All right, let's solvent. We want this one. Now I should own 2, and we can up one of her things. Oh, am I actually low on the books? I didn't realize that. All right. Um, so let's make some justice books. I'm just gonna do her birth so she's 8-8, and that way she's all even. Yeah. Okay. And then I would just need 4 to get to 9. Yeah, I'll do that to keep the math easy. Okay. So 24, and then we need 16 apiece. I think I actually have. No, I am low on that because it would be like 50 something if I did. Okay. So I might just be able to take them to 9 and leave it. So I need 3 of those. That's fine. That's fine. All right. So we need to go to the Palais of Harmonia. Let's go find out how Cacucu's doing. Morning, little dude. I don't know. It sounded cute. think that means no. Internet. Thank you. How can you tell? I don't want to do stealth game. I hate you. How the hell am I supposed to get over there? Because he's like staring right at me. Wait, what? Ah, shit. What the hell? Dude, bro, I need you to go over there. What the hell is the point of this? Okay, so what was the point of being able to do the distraction thing? Because I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to hit them with it. Good job, Kanich. That's only natural. Don't worry about it. Oh no, we're back in Fontaine. It came from Natlanese Dragon Ruins. A lost object that was picked up, a box that was buried in junk. Dragon civilization is genuine and antique, so it must be of great value. Continue. That doesn't sound quite right. This item was picked up. Let's see. Purpose bait. Why would someone just leave a valuable antique out in the middle of nowhere? Was the plan for someone to pick it up? Paimon, stay calm. We haven't heard of any missing people. Let's see. About the seller. The gun was placed in a lockbox and hidden away. Clearly, the seller wanted to keep their identity a secret. After receiving instructions, the buyer would have gone to the designated spots with the money to pick up the goods. To ensure they actually got paid, the seller would likely have been watching the buyer. Doesn't sound right. Doesn't sound right. We gotta go about the goods then. All right. Okay, I'm starting to think I need to wait till that thing changes. Before the buyer could show up, Lupine Pauline found goods by chance while setting up for the event. About the incomplete transaction. Due to the unexpected arrival of film Fantasyland, the deal had to be called off. Great job, Lupine Pauline. Gestionnaire. That's how you pronounce that? Uh, if he wants to chill with Nouvellette, that's okay too. No problem. Let's keep in touch. That's actually kind of cool. It would be kind of nice if he wasn't stuck in the fortress. Let's see. Where would they be? Oh, let's stop tracking that. I don't need the ley line. Oh, right. They were staying at Hotel de Boer. Oh, there's a how. Is he trying to teach him how to shake hands? Meow. Not me. I want to take out the camera. And clearly you're no dragon if you can't understand him. Sounds good to me. Ding dang. One Cacucu delivered his promise. Looks like we managed to swap Saurians too. Getting picky now, huh? That's not what I said, Paimon. She just heard what she wanted to hear. So, Aurora. uh, 8 to 10. And away we go. Back to Newlette's office. Someone's knocking at the door. If he's anything but the special patrol. Nope, friend. No, they're just bros. Can't tell if he's being deadpan or deadly serious. No. No, he knows Auroron. I apologize for my grandson bursting out like this. No need. Let's just get down to business. He is fucking adorable. Lost item. He's claim. Huh. He's arresting my dear grandson. What it's come to. That's true. Auroron, tell us the truth. Otherwise, we're going to have to arrest you for real. I mean, this would be a question for Nouvellette, who actually basically runs the Palais Mammonia. Excuse me. There we go. Perfect. Nicely done, bro. Well, it's not just us. Kenichi, Auroron, and Aoife too. I will be happy to hang out with Nouvellette. You know, that's true. That's actually really true. No one would really know that he's the Duke. Being low key has its advantages. Why is he so fucking adorable? Except for you just popping out the gauntlet. I'm curious. Are you C3R1? R3 of the weapon? Mine's built better. I don't think I can teleport. Or was I supposed to go down the elevator? I probably was supposed to go down the elevator. Well, I'm playing Batman. Wait for it. Never see it coming. Cuckoo? Oh! No. Don't- Oh, Auroron. expecting Cacucu to repeat that. Well, Roron, sweetie. There you go. You figured it out. Good job, honey. Yeah, he already had to do that. Oh, the gangster accent. Leave it to us. And we'll get to do that part tomorrow. Oh, what are I talking about now? You wound up in the fortress for murder! You know that's wrong! I'm with him on that one. All right. So we'll do the next part of the story tomorrow. More than likely, Paimon will say something when I log into the game, so you won't miss it that time. But yeah, we'll do more of the normal stuff. I'll figure out what to use my resin on. Like I said, I probably should concentrate on some ley lines to get a little extra Mora. Um, inventory. There we go. What is my Mora standing at? 2.7. And I have 300 books. So I definitely have books to level the next character. I will definitely need to farm more books, Hero's Wit specifically, if I want to do anything towards the Imaginarium Theater. But I kind of put that a little bit on hold. Just because I do want to concentrate on getting like some artifacts and stuff like that. So what I might do is go back to Forest's way of doing stuff. I'll do 80 resins worth of like ley lines. And then I'll do the rest in the Marochose Hunter Golden Troop domain. And the only reason why is because I do want to upgrade Escoffier a little bit more. I honestly would like to have her with an attack Sans, so I can, or not attacks, yeah, attack Sans, but I do kind of need the ER she's got, so if I can get, because right now she's on attack, if I can get a crit damage circlet on set with crit rate and attack, that would be nice. See, that one has one, but not the other. One, but not the other. This one also has ER. Unfortunately, this isn't enough attack to be where I would like. So that's kind of the unicorn I'm looking for. Maybe a Cryo Goblet. I did try the Cryo Goblet on her. I felt she did better with the attack. Like, this could be better as well. This could go crit rate, crit damage, and DR and attack. Like, let's be real. If I can get all of it, I want it. I'm not going to complain about this. It'd be too much to ask for the attack. Although, funny enough, I have a crit rate and attack, and a crit rate and or crit damage and attack. Although this one does have ER, which is comparison to you with high crit. Oh, this will have crit rate. What's your crit damage? I mean, it could roll okay. It could, in theory, roll okay and give her a little bit more crit rate. That was a loud slurp in my ear, girl. What do you have to say for yourself? And I'm almost at a 10 pull again. But we get to save. We get to save. I have more than enough glitter to get Kaya his C6, so I'm happy. He's looking back like, why'd you throw that at me? All right. But that's where I'm calling it. We'll be back with more of this tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing more of the story. This has been a lot of fun. Like I said, I love Fontaine. I love Fontaine's characters and everything. And Cacucu is just awesome. I love Cacucu. But until then, take care, everybody. I'll see y'all tomorrow for more adventures.